Hey guys! Today I'm here with my mother, who actually came up with the idea for this video. So Mom, do you want to explain what we're doing today?
Well, I was listening to a song in the radio one day with Shelby, and I thought, this is a great song from the 80s. I wonder if she likes it, because this is a classic. And then I thought it would be kind of cool to review some songs that maybe were super popular back in the 80s to see if they're still relevant today, and if someone in their 20s would still think that that's a good song.
Yeah. So basically, middle-aged moms, please don't come at me. I'm genuinely so afraid of this.
And if you don't like them, I'm still going to love them.
Okay.
So it doesn't even matter.
It does not matter.
And those moms, they won't hate on you. We don't like a lot of your music today. The first song, and you may have heard in a movie or two, but it's by Modern English, kind of an alternative band, called I Melt With You.
The one that's in Sky High.
I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you.
Honestly, I like that song. And I feel like really the biggest difference between that song and a song of a similar genre that you would hear today is just how it's produced. Like the production sounds so different because I feel like when you listen to 80s music, it almost sounds like it's live.
Some of it does.
Like it just sounds like they all got in a big room and just like recorded it.
Because we don't like the fake stuff.
Right. But
it's
now
too overproduced now.
Yeah.
Just my thought.
Now music doesn't really sound like that when you listen to it. It's all more like compressed. I like his voice and it has like a really catchy guitar riff. I feel like that's kind of what makes the song so good or so popular.
Okay, next one. This one is a classic from a huge movie once again from the 80s called The Breakfast Club. If you've ever seen that movie.
I've seen that, but I have no memory.
Big song out of that. There was a big song out of that movie by Simple Minds called Don't You Forget About Me.
Right.
And every time I hear it on the radio, I have to turn it up.
I like this song.
Changes the whole time too.
Yeah, what's going on? Is this like what part of the song is this?
Change it up again.
Okay, this is the second verse.
Yeah.
So that was just some weird post-chorus thing. That's a good song. Because you're right, the whole time it feels like it's building.
It does. And it feels like that summer song for me, laying out by the pool back in high school, watching the lifeguards walk around, which would be your dad now, by the way. Okay, the next song is by U2, which is still pretty relevant. They still make music here. This song is more of like a ballad. The song is called With or Without You. You can't say anything bad about U2.
To see about that.
Boy, that brought on all the feels.
What's going on with you right now?
I have no idea.
I feel like I can't say anything bad about it now.
You can say something. I think it just reminds you how quickly your life goes by. It reminds me of good old days, and then you think, gosh, that was so long ago, and it feels like it was just yesterday. So live your life is basically, don't take things for granted. It just goes like that. It's crazy. I feel like I was just 18 listening to that song. It's just a weird feeling. It's not sad really. It takes me back.
Yeah. Well, as far as the actual song goes, honestly, it's not my favorite.
Why?
Well, I like it, I guess. I think The build is...
It's too long of a build.
It's too long. At least at the beginning. I mean, once he gets into that part of the song where he's like repeating the same thing over and over again, it's okay.
And I think it helps that they literally were like one of the biggest rock bands at the time. So if you picture somebody now, you know, you probably like most everything they did. Mm-hmm. But this is definitely a song you'll still hear on the radio all the time. So it's still kind of a classic, and I know that. But okay, this next one is by Prince and the Revolution. R.I.P. Prince. He's one of my favorites. Because even current day musicians will recognize him as being the one that started, you know, some of these sounds and that maybe influenced their music today. So this is one of my all-time favorite Prince songs. I don't know how current it would be today, but he's amazing, and I wish he was still around.
Way too many times.
Shelby knows this song, so she's going to have to fake a reaction to it.
Like it that much.
You need to at least know who Prince is. So even if this just exposes your audience to Prince and this song, check out all his music. He's very cool. He was just a rock star. All songs sound the same.
No, I mean literally the verses and the chorus, all he's playing in the background is drums, pretty much.
It's amazing. It's awesome. This song I know that you know because they still play this song all the time. You can still buy their t-shirts. Nirvana. When I would go out in like college, it was playing in all the clubs. I shouldn't say clubs.
Nirvana in clubs.
Let me rephrase that. Bars where you go watch live music, but in between the set breaks, Nirvana was always playing super loud. This is Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit.
I keep saying I'm going to go through and listen to all of Nirvana stuff because I know I would like Nirvana.
This is where the start of the mosh pit began.
Right.
Can't beat that.
I like this song a lot. I mean, I've heard it before, obviously, but this song is so much more dynamic than that Prince song you just played me.
Good song. And I think that's pretty current. I feel like that could be something you would hear. Do you?
I mean, it sounds like it sounds like some of the rock bands I listen to.
Yeah, I think so too. This next song is by a group called The Cure. And another British group. We had a lot of like British groups, by the way. But anyway, this is The Cure. It's called Just Like Heaven, and it's just a good summer jam. On a side note, he had really big teased hair and he wore red lipstick.
See, just like the way it's produced is so different than what you hear nowadays. It just sounds so different. It's so like echoey almost.
That's true.
Show me, show me, show me how you do that trick. The one that makes me scream, she said. The one that makes me laugh, she said. Threw her arms around my neck, just like a dream.
I don't know if I've ever heard this song before.
Really?
But it sounds a lot like Melt With You.
Yes,
They actually sound very, very similar.
It is.
It's like throwing me off. Like I'm having a hard time even paying attention to what this melody is just because the music is
It
so
does
similar.
sound similar. And also the funny thing about this song is I think forever I thought it was Show Me, Show Me. Like I always was like, where's that song Show Me, Show Me? It's called Just Like Heaven. He never says that until the very last line of the song.
That like pop rock mix sounds just like Coin or something. Like that would be like a modern day band that has like a pretty similar sound. Just like feel good pop rock. Even like similar voice. It's just so different the way it's produced.
Okay, so the last one, and I could have put 10 more songs on here. But
of course.
Anyway, so the last one is another huge popular group called The Police, which later he left, and it was Sting. Sting made his own music. It's by The Police. It's called Every Breath You Take. And once again, it's sort of a love, kind of a slow ballad, but you still hear it every day. I feel like it's still pretty relevant.
I think this song falls short in the lyrics.
Maybe so. All you need is simple lyrics.
Every breath you take.
But it does build.
Yeah.
Every bond you break.
song, I do not associate it with this song at all because it's so out of place in the rest of the song that I think that's a different song.
Okay.
So because I really like that part.
Yeah.
It's really good. I don't like the concept of watching you, but like those lyrics are a little bit.
Well, the funny
I don't know.
thing is he
Why did
actually
he say
had.
that?
Yeah.
Like, why? Was
I don't know,
that?
but you should look at Don't Stand So Close to Me. It's about him being a teacher, sort of having a relationship or a thing with the
That's so
student.
much worse.
So,
That makes it so much worse.
So those are some of my favorites. I hope that some of you at least like some of them. Check out some of the other stuff they do.
Yeah.
Or maybe just venture into some of the 80s music.
Mm-hmm. Like, I wish that I could have heard that for the first time.
Yeah, I
you
know.
I would have a totally different opinion. Same with that Prince song, probably.
I know. I mean, there's a lot of 80s bands, like the ones on this list, but I always try to get my kids to listen to other music and the ones that were super relevant, like, you know, Aerosmith and just different ones that made an impact back then. So that's why she's very familiar with a lot of these songs.
Let us know in the comments if you have any other ideas for videos we could do. Like, maybe I could show, like, have you react to songs.
Ah,
or
that's a good
something.
idea.
Like, do it the other way around. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and we will see you all soon with another video.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Stop.